And before we cut across to that, we are putting out these live pictures for our viewers as Prime Minister Narendra Modi and CM Pinarayi Vijayan are all set to begin the aerial survey. They will be conducting this aerial survey, after which the two leaders will hold a meeting with the state officials to decide what needs to be done from there on. Snehesh, continue talking to us as you have details of what this meeting is going to be and how PM Modi will be conducting this aerial survey. I believe we've lost that audio connection with Snehesh. She'll be joining us in a short while. But for our viewers, for now, we are putting out these live pictures as Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has reached Kochi, and he will, along with CM Pinarayi Vijayan, be conducting this aerial survey to take a check of the situation on ground, after which the two leaders will hold a meeting with all the state officials. They will decide what needs to be done next, this even as massive rescue operations are underway by our forces. 81,000 people who are displaced, but the center now coming to the rescue of the state, and PM Modi will be taking stock of the situation personally as he is set to begin this aerial survey anytime now. And Snehesh is back with us. Snehesh, take us through all the details.
Well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi landed here in Trivandrum last night, after which he was, he stayed here for the night, and today morning he left for Kochi. He's currently in Kochi. He would be taking an aerial survey, which is most likely from the Navy airfield near Kochi. Remember that Kochi has been flooded. It has been cut off from rest of the city. While you can enter Kochi, you can't proceed further because all the road connections have been cut out. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has spoken to the Kerala CM a number of times on the phone over the past few days, and has also instructed the Home Ministry, which looks after the NDRF, as well as the Defence Ministry, to put in place all requirements that the state government needs. And this is exactly what both the ministries have done. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has also spoken to the Kerala CM as well as Home Minister Rajnath Singh. The effort right now is to ensure that all the necessary equipment and all the necessary arrangement that the Kerala government needs is provided by the centre. Now, once the Prime Minister takes an aerial survey, he will also be holding a meeting. The Kerala CM would be part of the aerial survey that Prime Minister would be undertaking. Now, the Kerala government is expecting a lot from the centre in terms of declaring this as a national calamity, ensuring that the centre provides more funds. Now, that's a call that the Prime Minister and the centre would take later in the day once he's completed the aerial survey. Now, he's expected to be back in Delhi by about 11:30 in the morning. So we are expecting this aerial survey to be anywhere between half an hour to 45 minutes, where he would be overseeing the flood situation in various parts of Kerala, around the Ernakulam area. Remember that Alve, which is near Kochi, is also flooded. It's a city which is heavily inundated with flood waters. Chenganur, multiple districts of Kerala, where we have a team of reporters there, are inundated with flood. Several lives have been lost. To the last count, over about 324 lives have been lost. There are about several houses that have been completely damaged. There are about 1,500 camps that have been set up by the military, which is accommodating about over nearly 4 lakh civilians who have been provided with food and water round the clock. So this is a major effort that has been undertaken by the state government, by the central government, as well as by the military, to ensure that Kerala, which is witnessing the worst ever flood in 100 years, is able to come through this huge challenge that lies before them. Back to you.
Absolutely, Snehesh. And in fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has maintained from day one that the centre will extend all the possible help that the state needs, and considering that he will personally be reviewing the situation now, we are hoping that they would be able to come up with a better plan of action from here on. Thank you, Snehesh, for joining us with all these details.